that button by accident. Hey, hey, hey. We got a good hot topic tonight. I did not mean to come on yet. I accidentally hit the button. But since we're here, we're here. We have an amazing topic tonight. It's good as usual. They're always good. Always good. So, what we got? Like 2 minutes? Okay, well, I ain't ready yet. I accidentally hit the button. So, y'all hold on just a minute. Let me go get my water. I'll be right back. And take this trash out I had up in here. I'll be right back. Then I'll be ready. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, y'all. Happy Friday. We have a great show today. A great show. I accidentally hit the button for us to start, and I wasn't ready. I was like, "Oh no, I'm not ready." And I was trying to hit the thing, and it was like, "I'm ready." It don't matter if you ain't ready. Hey, Christopher, I'm ready. So I guess I'm ready, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. You want to see a show? Just tune into Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington D.C. Just tune into there because it be going down, down, down in Washington D.C. Okay, every day is something. Every day it be something. Y'all. Hold on, I gotta clean my screen. Ooh, ooh, baby, y'all look pretty. So we got a great show tonight. Welcome everybody. So glad you all are here on this Friday night. You could be anywhere, but you decide to be over here with Cutie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all to the utmost. Hold on, let me make sure that I got everything over here. Hold on one second. So, thanks for joining. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to all the um, subscribers that's been here. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And hold on, y'all. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and I'll be ready. How was y'all day today? How was y'all day? Did y'all have a good day today? Did y'all have a good day today? Today was beautiful. When I tell y'all it was beautiful today, it was 70 something. Y'all, I left home at 8 o'clock this morning. Guess what time I got back home? Just take a guess what time I left 8 this morning. Take a guess what time I got back to my house today. Just take a wild guess. Put it in the chat. What time you think? What time you think I got back? And I was like, I ain't doing no live because I'm tired. Then I was like, you know what? I guess I'll go ahead and do a live. And I was like, especially after I realized what no, Carlos, no, one more guess, one more guess. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have chose that one. One more guess, Carlos. I left at 8 this morning. No, no, no. Almost 8:30 tonight. Almost 8:30 tonight. I got back home. It probably was like it's about 8:15. It's like 8:15. I left 8 o'clock this morning, and I got back. Okay, this is the one I'm looking for. I was trying to, and I got back at yeah. And I was like, I ain't doing no live. I'm tired. And then I was like, well, you know what? And after I got the news for about what we're gonna talk about tonight, I was like, I got to go. I got to go on. I can't. I'm good, Elizabeth. How are you doing? I was like, I got to go. I got to go on. And so now I'm here. I'm almost ready. I accidentally clicked the thing. I wasn't quite ready. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So, y'all, welcome to the show. Welcome to Hot Topics. Tonight's hot topic is President Trump. He decided that he was going to revoke President Biden's security clearance, and also that he was going to um, remove the daily briefings that he's currently on. And President said that he was going to stop President Biden's intelligent briefings every day, so he can't even see the briefings anymore. Daily intelligence briefings. He can't even, he ain't got no security clearance no more, and he don't have no access to daily briefings, which Trump think he doing hurting former President Biden. He don't know that he don't care. He glad. Now he could really get him some rest. He ain't got to be trying to log in, get somebody to log in, get Jill, his wife, to log him in, and she trying to go teach at the college, the university. You know, she a professor over there. At least she was. I don't know if she still is, but she was. So I was like, what? I was like, dang. I don't care what y'all say. Trump do not like Biden at all. And and I don't think Biden like Trump at all. There is no love lost between the two of those men. But the sad part, they don't even have a lot of time left to be not liking somebody. Trump is 80, Biden is like 82. So why y'all ain't liking each other? Why y'all don't like each other? Y'all is too close to eternity not to be liking each other. But President Trump is like, mm-mm, no, he don't need to be here. He don't need to be on no briefings. And Biden say, I thought it would never come. I thought it would never come because I'm getting my rest during those hours. So Trump, like, you know how somebody they hurting you, but you are so glad that they doing whatever they think they doing to hurt you, and you like, oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad they don't talk to me no more. Oh, and so former President Biden said he think he did something. He think he did something because I can't sit in on the briefings. And guess what? I wasn't going back up around there. No way. Not with all that mess that's going on. It's a mess going on now. This is what President Biden said. He like, I don't care. He could do whatever he want. I done been president. So he like so I saw that I was like, what? And I was thinking like, so this is what, so let me read y'all the article. So Trump says he's revoking Biden's access to classified information. But he ain't but he ain't taking we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me read this. He said President Donald Trump on Friday said he was removing former President Joe Biden access to classified information by revoking his security clearance and stopping his daily intelligence briefings. There is no need for Joe Biden to continue receiving access to classified information, Trump said in a post on his Truth social media platform. Therefore, we are immediately revoking Joe Biden's security clearance and stopping his daily intelligence briefings. Joe Biden said, Lord, thank you for small favors. I'm 80 some years old. I did not want to sit in that mess no way. I don't know why he didn't do it on day one. Why he waited so late. Joe Biden said, that's my nap time when I got to get on for them daily briefings. He is so glad. I'm telling y'all, he is glad. Trump think he hurt him by taking not he don't have to be on the briefings, taking him off the briefings and the security clearance. He said, I wanted him to do it on January 20th. I don't know what took him so darn long. I had to have my naps later or earlier. Oh gosh. Nobody said Hunter and Jill Biden. We said Joe Biden. It's Joe Biden, not Jill and Hunter. You don't know who's sitting there now. You don't know who's sitting there. He said he taken away the former president. He ain't say nobody else who all sitting there. Stop speculating. Other people sitting there. You was at their house. You was at their house. What's their address? Were you at their house? It don't even matter at this point. You know why? President, like, I can really get my rest now. I could really get my rest. I don't blame him. I'll be like, I was like, that man said, good riddance. I'm glad. But anyway, he said, therefore, we are immediately revoking Joe Biden's security clearance and stopping his daily intelligence briefings. The practical effect of Trump's claim to revoke Biden's security clearance is an open question. Former presidents typically do not have security clearances as president. They have access to all classified information upon leaving office. They do not. But Trump's decision to restrict Biden's access to intelligence briefings comes exactly 4 years after Biden made the same move against Trump. Now they playing tit for tat, which Biden did the same thing to Trump. They do not like each other. They do not like each other, but I don't know why they at this age talking about they don't like each other. But anyway, so it said by instructing the intelligence community to limit Trump's access to national security details after leaving office, which the president said he views as an unfair action. That was in 2021. So now he did it to Biden, but Biden say, I don't care. I don't care. Jill, I don't care. I've been waiting on this because I knew he was going to do it. And now I can really relax during the day. That's what Biden said. Trump ain't heard Biden. And when Trump leave office, he need to go somewhere and put his feet up and get him some rest in 4 years. Cause he gonna be 84. Or maybe almost 85. Y'all get some rest. Get some rest. So Trump also cited former special counsel Robert Hur's report, which did not charge Biden with the crime, but painted a picture of a forgetful commander-in-chief who failed to properly protect highly sensitive classified information, CNN reported. The Hur report revealed that Biden suffers from poor memory and even in his prime could not be trusted with sensitive information, Trump wrote. Trump concluded by stating that he would prioritize protecting national security and sarcastically declared, Joe, you're fired, ending with his signature slogan, Make America Great Again. CNN has reached out to a spokesperson for Biden for comment. Then President Biden barred Trump from receiving intelligence briefings. They just tick for tat. These people, these senior citizens, they be petty. These senior citizens, they petty. Then it's the men. He do. He get to get more rest now. Y'all know that man don't care. He is eight. Let me see how old he is. Hold on, y'all. Cause if I was, let's see, Joe Biden. Let's see how old he is. He was 78 when he took. Wait, it says. Where is that? It says Joe Biden was 78 years old and 2 months old when he took office. Back then, 4 years ago, the oldest president ever at inauguration and was the first president of the United States. Now, you think that man care? Yeah, he 82. Do you think he care about being on a briefing? Do you think he care about not having access to classified information at 82? Joe said, I don't care what none of them do. Take whatever as long as I ain't got to show up because that was interrupting my sleep. I need all my rest at 82. I'm telling y'all. So, they funny. It's like how people be old and they be petty. It needs some grown old men petty with each other. Now them two really don't like each other for real. And I don't know. It just it's really funny to me that as old as they are and they so petty with each other. Gosh. Well, hey, I bet you one thing, people were still gonna vote for Biden. I bet you he would have won even with him being sleepy and stuff and needing his nap time, which I don't blame him. The man is 82. He needs his rest. But he did right to go home. He didn't need to be that stressed. He didn't need to be stressed out and stuff no any longer. And Trump, he's 80. He don't need to be causing stress. He don't need to be causing stress. You 80 years old. He should be taking it easy. He should be 80. Because when I get 80, I'm gonna take it easy. So we have several topics, y'all. I couldn't get all the topics in that I want to discuss tonight, but that's our first topic, that he took the security clearance from former President Biden, and he not gonna be in on the um classified briefings, classified briefings, and Biden. I'm pretty sure Biden say, "Tell Trump I said thank you very much." And then Trump would get mad because he thought he did something, right? And Biden said, "Thank you. I do not have to break my wrist." I'm telling you, the man 84 years old. You know he ain't doing too much at home now, just relaxing. He relaxing. And then I don't know what time the briefings would be, but they probably early in the morning because, getting the day started. Or maybe by 11 or something. Either way, he resting. Either way, he's resting. So, yeah, I had to bring that to y'all if y'all didn't know about that. Y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button, the like button. And we do have Super Chat available. Hit that Super Chat as well. And there are ways you can support the channel through watching the videos. There are it's like 3,300 videos between long form and short form videos. So make sure y'all check the videos out. Like, share, and comment the videos, please. And we do have channel membership available as well. There are two options available, and they are on the community page, so you can check those out. And at any point in time, if you would like to join, uh, feel free. And if you don't want to join, that's fine. If you think the price is too much, that's fine. Whatever your thoughts are, it's fine. And we do have, like I said, we do have Super Chat where you can donate to the channel. Any amount the host will appreciate for the growth of the channel. So, yeah, that's our first topic. So, what y'all think about that before we move on to our next? We got a lot of topics. So, what y'all think about that? Oh, it's hot up in here. What y'all think about him revoking former President Biden security clearance? What's y'all thoughts? Y'all mighty quiet. Oh my God. Y'all don't talk. Y'all getting y'all rest too? Y'all getting y'all rest. So yeah, so he done took the security clearance from Biden, and he no longer on the briefings, which Biden don't care no way. He was like, I'm good on that. So our next topic, we got a whole lot of topics that we're gonna cover tonight. It's the end of the week. So our next topic is about so many. I guess we'll cover where they sued President Trump for when he want the people to quit the government, the workers. So they sued. They took it to court, federal court. So they put a hold on it. I think. Don't make Let me look it up because I forgot what they said. I've been gone all day. But they put a hold on it, an injunction on that, on the buyout. It's the buyout. So they put a hold on it. Hold on, y'all. They're saying that it's not even actually legal for them to even do a buyout. To offer a buyout to the federal workers. So they said like 40,000 people have signed up for it, that they would want to take the buyout. And hey, uncle. And I said, but I wouldn't have signed that because they ain't said how much they gonna get, They haven't told them no number. They could offer you $10,000 or whatever, and you done signed your rights away, and it's you, so you don't even know everything about it. I wouldn't have did that. Nope. I would not have did that myself. I would have been like, nope, not at all. So that's on hold. And also, they were going to the USAID workers. I know it's September. It's till September, so that would put. I don't know if it counted this month or last month, but they had said to September, October, something like that. I wouldn't have did it. Would y'all would have signed that, signed the paper to if you was a federal worker and you had that option to take the buyout because they don't even know how much the buyout would be or nothing. I'd have said y'all gonna have to fire me. Yeah, fire me, baby, because I'm not going nowhere. Yeah, go ahead and fire me because I'm not going nowhere at all. I'm not going nowhere. And I think people were scared, because they probably was like, well, if I don't do this, then, because they were saying that if they don't do it, I guess using intimidation, trying to, threaten people. If they don't do it, then they possibly could lose their jobs or whatever. So I get, people being afraid, but nope, I ain't gonna be that afraid. Not at all. Not at all. And so I don't know. That's just a mess because they don't know what's gonna happen. And then the workers with USAID, so President Trump was wanting all them to come back, like all the workers from overseas across the world, wherever they're at. And then there was an injunction put on that, a hold put on that as well, for everybody could stay in place or whatever. But they were going to make a final. The judge was going to, I think the judge in Massachusetts was going to give his ruling as far as how many people and the time limit, if I'm not mistaken, until I guess they get more information on it or something like that. So that's going on. And that's it as far as um the court stuff. The next thing we got, um I know, sound like they was trying to um sound like, I don't know, that it sounded like they was like trying to intimidate them to me. Because they were saying that like you take it or else, and I'm like, it would have been or else for me. It'd have been or else for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have been or else because I wouldn't have took it. I don't know how much. And then if it's 20, I think they said the last buyout that they did have with the government was when Clinton was in office. And them people only got $25,000. What the heck is $25,000? And you've been making six figures. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I wouldn't have did that. I'd have just said, well, let me see what happened. Let me see what happened. And I would have did that. I said, nope. Let me see what happened. Prove to me what you gonna do. Right. Because I was like, well, that was back when Clinton was in office and they had a buyout for the government employees and they got $25,000. It's like, I said, well, I know that was a long time ago. So $25,000 went longer than now. And it's like, I'm thinking $25,000 and you've been making six figures, some people? No. Mm-mm. That don't even add up. That don't even add up at all. And so what y'all think about the do y'all think they should they do you all think that they should get rid of the people, as many people as possible in the government? Do y'all think they should? Put y'all thing in the chat. Y'all comment in the chat. You think they should? You think they should go to work? You mean you think they should go back to the office? President Trump took away President Biden's security clearance and taking him off daily briefings. But President Biden said he don't care. Well, I said he don't care because he said now he can get his rest. He don't have to be interrupted trying to get on the call for a briefing. So yeah. These people really do, y'all say y'all adults, but y'all be acting like the kids on the playground. Golly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and not only that, so that's that topic because we got a lot of topics to cover this Friday. So we're gonna try to round up the whole week in this segment. I couldn't put everything on the in the title, so we'll just talk about it. So the next thing is, I don't know if all y'all was on the other night when we were talking, when y'all was telling me, I was talking about the people that's working for Elon, the younger people, and y'all was saying they real smart, they super smart. Oh, okay. Okay. They not. One of the boys, well, he a man, cause 25 years old. I don't know why they keep calling them kids. They not kids. They adults. The 25-year-old, one of the guys, 25-year-old, he quit yesterday because he was writing racist tweets on his, what is it, X account? It used to be Twitter or something. I don't know. I don't go over there. But he was writing racist. He had written back in the summer. He had written racist stuff, tweets and stuff on his account. And through discovery, they found out. And so he quit. And then here's the thing. So today, um, the so Elon want him to come back. So he asked our people on his ex over there that he owned, should he let the boy come back? Well, the guy come back because he's 25. Let him come back. Of course they said, yeah, right. And then JD, is that his name? JD. The I think that's his name. JD Vance, yeah. The vice president. I don't really know what his title is because look like Elon is between vice and president. No one really. We don't know. We don't know because he's running the show. He going closing up places, departments, and all that. So JD Van said, yeah, he should come back. Why would you, if somebody is writing racist things, why should they come back? First of all, why should they have ever been there? Why should they have ever been there to that? And you are writing racist things on your ex account. One of the boys that was working for Elon, he quit yesterday because due discovery, they found out that he was writing back in the summer, had written racist things, and he quit on yesterday. But then today, Elon Musk said he should be able to come back. Um, and then Elon asked his ex people and said, asked them, should he come back? Should he be able to come back? And they said, yeah. And then Vice President J.D. Vance, he said, yeah, he should come back. Do y'all think he should come back? Do y'all think he should come back? Tell the truth. How y'all feel? How y'all feel? Tell the truth. Then the other boy, then the other boy, the 19-year-old. So apparently, the 19-year-old boy, one of the workers, I think he the youngest. Well, apparently, he has his Gmail account says big balls at gmail.com, something like that. So apparently he got a lot of stuff going on, but they say come to find out he been linked to some kind of Russian something or another. And I'm like, they said that they were smart. They argued me down that them boys were smart. They were very smart. And I'm like, don't sound like they kind of maybe was in that class all day. I don't know. So I don't know. So do y'all think the boy should come back? The one that the one that wrote the racist stuff on his ex account. Y'all think he should come back to work for Elon? What y'all think? Be honest. Be honest. Do y'all think he should come back? He shouldn't have never. That tell you right there that. And then they ain't got no security clearance. Then they don't have no security clearance. If they'd have had a security clearance like they would do for me, you, and everybody else, they would have found out that they'd have known what that boy was what he was doing, what he had been doing, or whatever the case was. Oh, it says show more. They would have known it. That's why they do security clearance. Yeah, that's why they do security clearance. But being that they didn't do a security clearance on any of them, guess what? They see he around here being racist, and then he got access to social security numbers. Then the other boy doing something. They said had some links to Russia or something. They don't need to be in there. For one, nobody checked their background. Yep, that's exactly what I agree. I agree. That's what it shows. That's exactly what it shows. Yep, that's exactly what it shows. And I'm just like, what? And then for the vice president to say that Oh yeah, he should come back. Really? Really? Someone that's publicly outright writing racist stuff should be allowed to be in the up there working at the in the government with no security clearance? What else he got going on with no security clearance? Yep. Yep. That's true. That's true. So I'm just like, that's why they do security clearances. So that way they can find out everything about you before they let you in the building. But because it's Elon, everything is out the window. And it's Trump in office, everything out the window. Everything out the window. You should at least have security, do background checks, because we couldn't be up there working without a background check and an extensive background check that they do for security clearances. Yeah, that's wild. I was like, what? Yeah. I was like, okay. Okie dokie. Yep. I was like, wow. Only for criminal activity. Well, that go to show you that they should have been going around the up there, the government. They should have been checked like all of us would have been checked before we even got to even get in the building. You know, that's how it should have been. But it ain't like that. Ain't like that. He ain't playing. He ain't playing about what, Texas? Who you talking to, Scott? What you want? So yeah, they don't need to be back up there. If you speaking racist stuff and you around here, uh, and then the 19-year-old boy, you around here talking about big balls, gmail.com. I was like, yeah, you could tell he's a kid. 19 big balls at gmail.com. Yeah. But he up there working at the government with the in the government building with big balls at gmail.com. Come on now. If they would have did a security clearance on them, they'd have saw all that. They'd have saw all of this. All of it. But because and where he get these people from anyway? Like, what in the world? He could at least told the boy change your your Gmail. They said, and then they were saying that they was on important calls and everything, and I'm like, not with big balls at Gmail. I was like, what? When I was like, wow, wow, that's wow. It just shows you. I don't know what promises y'all talking about. What promises that he said he was gonna do for y'all that's benefiting y'all? Tell me that. Tell me the promises that Trump made for and said he was gonna help you. He, I was like, I was like, big. like, big boss. I was actually, no, I was about to say I was on my way to the gym in the morning time, but no, I wasn't on my way to the gym. Y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button. I said, big boss at Gmail. I said, yeah, the mentality to have that type of Gmail, yeah. And he up there with our information, got access to our information, and he talking about he didn't even have sense enough to change his email. Like what? Like, oh my goodness! I'm like, well, Scott, I can't. I ain't got nothing to do with what you ain't heard. I ain't got nothing to do with that, but I'm pretty sure everybody else in the comments heard, in the chat heard it. If you didn't hear it, you got a phone in your hand, look it up. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find what they said about the boy. About the the Gmail. Let me see. Oh, probably. Let's see. What's his Elon? I'll be forgetting his name. So, do y'all think the boy should be able to? The guy should be able to come back after he wrote the racist tweets and stuff, X, whatever, however you say it. Oh, he said he gonna bring it back. He said Elon Musk says Doge staffer who resigned for racist X post will be brought back. His name is Marco Elise. The Wall Street Journal reported he had posted racist messages to X that included normalized Indian hate. So, let me see. I'm trying to see. So you gonna bring him back after he's been racist to whomever it was. It don't even matter who it was, but just the ideal of, hey Paul, I'm doing good. Right. And he don't even what is it's just it's a shame, and people should be upset at the fact that these people who have not had security clearance at all, and they just going around now, they got access to all the taxpayer information from the Internal Revenue when they went and over there last weekend on Sunday, I think. And it's like, we're not going to excuse that behavior, Walter. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. You going to post racist stuff? Come on. Don't no. We ain't doing that. And if that's your thinking, then you need to look yourself in the mirror to think that that's okay. To think that that's okay. To talk about we as a young person, he not young. He 25 years old. That's a grown man. Young is like a 14-year-old or something like that. No, we're not past that. We're not past that, because it's this person is up there working. Well, he quit, but Elon said he gonna bring him back, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Like I always say when we are on here, people want to overlook stuff when it's certain people that say or do something. Oh, well, he was young. He 25. He 25. He not no kid that don't know better. All questions are super chats. He not no kid. He a grown man, 25 years old. All questions are super chats. So tell me how what a kid that's a grown man. He said it last summer. They found that it was last summer. Y'all will excuse away some foolishness like nobody's business. That's why I say, guess what? Let me tell you something. Guess what? You 25 years old. You know exactly what you're saying. You 20 years old. You know what you're saying. You know what you're saying. Let me tell you something. My grandson is 9, but he was 8 when he said this. I was at their house. He playing the game. You know how they play the game online and stuff. What a kid was on there playing. They knew each other, and the kid that was on there, he was saying some racist stuff. My grandson had enough sense at 8 years old. You know, my grandson told him, whatever his name was, stop saying racist stuff. That's not cool. Stop saying racist stuff. He called the other child out, and they're 8 years. I'm assuming they're about the same age. He called him out at 8 years old. So you mean to tell me a 25-year-old don't know when an 8-year-old can call out somebody being racist? No, miss me with that. And you know what? I was so proud of him when I heard him say that. And I said, Pat, did you just tell whoever that is stop being racist? He was like, yes, ma'am. I sure did. He was saying because he was being racist, whatever he said. And I'm just like, if an 8-year-old child can call out someone for being racist, another child for being racist, why adults overlook it like, oh, they didn't mean that. Oh, that was the past. No, it's if you saying that still today, it's right now. It's right now. So I just don't get how people want to just brush stuff under the rug or ignore it when it comes to certain people that doesn't say stuff. And that's really sad on you. That says to me that if you don't call something out when you see it and you know that it's not right, that tells me that you are a very, very weak person. Period. Because if I see something, I'm calling out right then. Right then. If it's wrong, I'm calling it out and I'm calling them out. Period. All questions is a super chat. I told y'all know that. If you want your question answered, it's a super chat. Now we'll talk here all day, but if you got a question you want to answer, it's a super chat. So this y'all could go on with that talking about that was last year. He 25. He 25. So that's an adult. Last time I checked, that was a whole grown man. That's a whole man. So what part of it is to forget about? What part to forget about? What part to forget about, y'all? Because if an 8-year-old can call out racist behavior and grown folks sit around and don't say nothing, then shame on you. Shame on you. I was so proud of my grandson for calling out that other kid online for saying racist stuff. He had enough sense to say, that ain't right. Let me say something right now. And he did. But adults won't do that. Adults will not call people out when they do and say stuff. Y'all scared, but y'all supposed to be grown people. But y'all don't call people out. You excuse stuff. Oh, well, he didn't, you never did that when you was young. He 25. He 25 saying racist stuff. That's not okay. That's not okay. at all. And I'm calling y'all out for acting like it's okay. Cause it's not. It's not. It's supposed to be okay. Even if he was 18, he still know better. He still know better. And because people like y'all who sit in the comment, in the chat, and say, oh, well, we done moved past that. No, we have not. No, we have not. It's still here. But you know why you want to move past it? Because you're scared to say something when people you around is saying and doing stuff that need to be called out because you're scared. That's why. And it's going to continue because you're scared to say something. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Because y'all saying a 25-year-old man, it's okay for a 25-year-old man to say racist stuff. But talking about, oh, he young. 25, you a whole grown man. You know what you're doing. And yeah, and people doing all kind of stuff. And guess they what it is, FAFO. If you don't know what it means, Google it. And they finding out the hard way by thinking they could just do whatever they want and say whatever they want to certain people. Yeah, he grown, 25. First, I thought they were young kids, like 21, 22. Then they say this joker 25. That's a grown man. He a grown man. Like what? And then for the people that's okay with that and want him to come back and work up there, shame on them. And shame on y'all in the chat if y'all want that too. Because you know what? That says a lot about your character. Just calling it what it is. Just calling it what it is. Period. Period. But as long as certain people do whatever they think they big and bad enough to do, it's good. It's good. At 25, you know better at 25. You know better at 25. You know better at 23. You know better at 18. You know better at 17. You know better and my grandson, 8 years old, know that someone saying racist stuff is not right. You know darn well an adult know. Adult know. Stop making excuses for this foolishness. That's what makes me mad with people that will go along with foolishness because you scared to say anything. Oh, I ain't scared. You ain't scared. Well, why the last time when you was around whoever you was around and they was talking smack about whomever they was talking smack about, you didn't stop them. You didn't stop them. You just sitting there like you just like this. Say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. No, start say something unless that's how you feel. Now, if that's how you feel, own it. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But stop making excuses for people that are not nice people. They're not nice people. If you're mean to people, you disrespectful to people, you hating people, you're not a nice person. And if you co-signing that, you're not either at all. I don't care how nice you think you are, you're not a nice person if you go along with stuff that you know is not right and you don't call it out at all. So, yeah. Our next point is so the USAID, they had the food ready, the shipments ready to go ship out to the other countries, right? Wherever they were going. So instead of them going ahead and shipping the food out like it was planned to be done, well, Allegedly, 30,000 tons of food is sitting at the port in Texas. And you know what's going to happen to the food, right? It's going to rot. So, what I was thinking today, if they didn't want to send the food over to wherever they, it was headed to, why didn't they come up with something to distribute the food to people here that in America? That's what I was thinking today. Well, if they don't want to send the food there, the food was still good. Okay, come up with a plan quickly so it don't go bad and give it out to the American people because they hungry. That's what I was thinking today. But instead, they gonna let it rot at the port in Texas. 30,000 tons of food, whatever it might be. Instead of, I was just like, well, why they couldn't just, because it's just sitting there. It's not helping anybody. So I'm like, why couldn't they devise a plan of action and give it to the American people? In that area, it might be hard to try to ship it out to different places. I, but I was just like, hmm. Because and I'm just thinking, like, well, that would help Americans. But instead, y'all don't want the people wherever y'all sending to have it, but it's sitting at the port, 30,000 tons of food that can be distributed to Americans. But they not going to do that. And I just thought, wow. As hard of a time Americans say that they're having, hey Agatha, and I'm just like, as hard of a time Americans say that they're having, and there's food sitting in the port in Texas, it's just sitting there. And I'm just like, wow. That's what I said today. I was like, wow. So what y'all think about that? What y'all think about the 30,000 tons of food sitting in the port? Because it was getting ready to be shipped out. They were getting ready to leave and everything. Well, however, they ship it. And, when the other day, when they came up with about they were closing USAID down. So what y'all think about the food just sitting there? You don't believe it? You don't believe it? No, the question is, why don't you believe it? That's the question. Why don't you believe it? How is it unbelievable that could be possible? How is it unbelievable that could be very possible? How? Because people people, I don't know, people just I don't know, they choose to be who they choose to be. That's what it is. They choose to be who they choose to be. But yeah, so what y'all think about that? The food sitting over there in the port in Texas, just sitting there, not gonna be good for nobody. They could have distributed that food to people in Texas, because that would have been easier. What y'all think about that? Y'all think they should just let it sit, or they should have distributed to the American people, whatever it is. What y'all think? Yep. I was like, what? I heard that was I was scrolling YouTube. I heard that today. Yeah, people hungry and in need. Big time. Big time. And it's just sad. It's really sad that people aren't angry enough to where it's like what's going on at with these with people having access to the people's information, um their medical records and whatever else all that they have access to. Yeah, I heard that. I was scrolling YouTube and it was on one of the news stations. I don't remember which one though, but it was on one of the news stations when I was scrolling YouTube today. I should have wrote it down, but I just remember. I remember. Here we are. I remember clicking on it, but yeah, this distribute. It's already been paid for. We already paid for it, and it's just like wow. So let's see what else I got. Um, yeah, it is quiet up in here. It sure is. Y'all don't have a lot to say, huh? Why y'all ain't got a lot to say tonight? Why y'all ain't got a lot to say? Any other time y'all, well, for one, a few people ain't here. For one, a few people ain't here tonight. For one. The topic is, well, we have several topics. This topic, our starter topic was about President Trump not taking access away from President Biden, his security clearance and his security clearance and his daily briefings, intelligence briefings. And so, y'all, it's just wild to me. So y'all okay with everything that y'all see going on up there in DC right now? Y'all not? How y'all feel about that? Oh, and I heard today that that the farmers that they've been receiving letters. One man said he had received a letter stating that they weren't gonna be able to. He said gonna be $80,000 short this month or next month, because the government pay him some about for as long as he has irrigation and all this type of stuff for the farm, his farm and stuff. They pay him, and he was in did everything he's supposed to. So they give him like $80,000 a month. But they sent a letter, he said, and said that they weren't going to be able to do it. They don't think they were going to be able to meet the obligation because last week, from when Trump put that hiring freeze on, not hiring freeze, he did that too, but the spending freeze last week, he said that they received a notice after that they're not going to, and I'm thinking, oh my God, for real? Like, what y'all gonna do? So a lot of farmers is not gonna have assistance like they, had before, from what the man said letter he received. So the farmer's gonna be in trouble. From what they said, some of them anyway, probably the small farmers that rely on, receiving government funds to help them. So there's a lot of people that's going to be really, really, when all this mess blow over, y'all think y'all happy about whatever y'all happy about. I don't see no shining light at the end of the tunnel. Not for the American people. Not for the American people, I don't. Not for the American people. I don't see no light at the end of at the thing. Oh, I know what else I was gonna say. Um, the jobs report today. The jobs report. It was low. It didn't meet expectations today. It showed that hiring has slowed down for the jobs. Only 143,000 jobs were added last month. Stop worrying about yourself. Stop worrying about yourself, RSG. Like I said, and I'm going to stick to it to the end. I don't need a new prescription. I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel for us, the American people. I don't. I don't. Mm-mm. Not at all. But here's a job. This is another thing I want to talk about the jobs report today. So it says employers added 143,000 jobs last month, this January, signaling a more subdued labor market, even as the unemployment rate edged down to 4%. January jobs were fewer than expected. So they were expecting 166 jobs to be added last month, but it fell short. So that's 23,000 jobs less than what they had anticipated last month. So here's the thing. Were we in February? Yeah. So they were saying that from what I heard, they were saying as far as the job the job market, it's not looking good for the job market. In other words, it's not looking good for the, that more jobs are going to be added. Yeah. People steady losing jobs. They steady losing jobs. We're not talking about the government on RSG. We're talking about people that's getting up, going to work every day, and the companies are laying them off or cutting back or whatever the case might be. That's what we're talking. We're not talking about the government giving nobody nothing. We're talking about people that's getting up, going to work every day, and they're doing their job. Right. And that's another thing, because the government take taxes out of our check. So being that they take taxes out of our check, they really not giving them. Well, we'll see. That was January report. So the jobs mark, it comes out, the report come out every day. Yeah, I was off the farmers. I had to move on to something else. But the thing about the farmers though, RSG, they have an agreement with the government. Yeah, they have an agreement with the government. So they're talking about their agreement that they have with the government, whatever their agreement might be. So yeah, if we got an agreement, I'm doing what you tell me to do, and I do it, and you say if you do what I tell you to do, the guidelines, whatever it might be, we'll pay you. So that, it's back and forth. the taxes gonna change. And let me tell you, when Trump did that, the other tax cuts back in 2015, was it? That messed a lot of people up on with their check. I mean, with when they filed taxes, they got a whole lot less in taxes. A whole lot less in taxes when they file their tax. Y'all make sure y'all hitting the thumbs up. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, please. They taxes when they filed their taxes, a lot of people did not get the taxes that they would have gotten had he not changed the tax code to where supposedly people was getting more money in their paycheck, bringing home more money. But then what they didn't tell the people, y'all hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up. What they didn't tell people was you won't, it's not going to be even exchange. You're not going to get that much money back when you get your taxes. Now that part they didn't tell people. I didn't want more money in my check. I want to be able to get my money on the back end. I don't want my money like that because I know it's gonna you gonna short. I'm gonna be short. So that's what he didn't tell people. And these tax cuts is they look like they for us. They help us. Y'all hit the like button. They look like that's for us taxpayers, but they really for the billionaires. Stop thinking that Trump is out here to help you, me, us. He helping himself and the billionaires. Do you think if I'm in power, in control or whatever, you think I'm gonna care more about helping you than helping me? No, no. Because if I could save me millions of dollars, you think I'm really worried about saving you anything? No. And I could save my friends some too because they helping me out on behind the tables. No, I'm telling you. Yeah, okay. Y'all keep thinking that Trump is concerned about y'all. Keep thinking that. I didn't say nothing about no Joe Biden was helping nobody. We talking about Trump. We talking about Trump, squirrel. We not doing that. I'm let me see. Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna read it. Let me just get to a place. And if this tax plan is gonna hurt, this tax plan is gonna hurt the deficit. It's gonna cause the deficit to increase. This tax plan, whatever it is, it's gonna cause the deficit to increase. So the deficit is keep going higher and higher and higher. So it's not a help. If it's not anything to bring the deficit down and it's gonna cause the deficit to rise, what good is the plan? What good is the plan? I'm not worried about them, Paul. I'm concerned about me, the working person. That's what I'm concerned about. I don't care nothing about the rich. I'm talking about the people that's going to work every day and don't have enough money to buy food, barely pay their rent or their mortgage. They getting put out because they don't fell behind because they haven't gotten a raise from their job in 2 3 years, or when they get a raise it ain't nothing but pennies, and the company is making profits over profits, millions of dollars. And then if they try to leave the job to go get another job, well, now these jobs, they want to lowball you on what they want to offer you, so the people be stuck between the rock and the hard plate. Yeah, exactly. Living paycheck to paycheck. Some people ain't even paycheck to paycheck. Some people is just This is my paycheck. I ain't gonna have nothing next paycheck. And that's what caused people to end up being homeless because this check ain't enough. Then they really ain't got enough to put these two together to do nothing. We talking, you being funny, but I'm being for real. I'm being for real because y'all hit the like button. Let me see. Let me see. Let me pull this up. Let me see the tax thing. Mm, some of the Republicans said that they're gonna come up with their own plan. Paul, budget committee markup. They said Senate Republicans announced Wednesday that they would proceed to a budget committee markup of their own plan next week, which would put Trump's energy, border, and defense policies in one bill and leave tax policies until later. So some of the Republicans they saying that they gonna worry about the tax thing later. What? That was super cheap. They were going crazy over the egg. For real? Wow, that's crazy. Did you get two of them, or you can only get one? MB, when he got rid of the taxes on tips, he didn't get rid of no taxes on tips. How many you got? How many you bought, MB? Trump ain't get rid of no taxes on tips. I had a brown egg today. My daughter-in-law had. Yo, you got two. Now you know you should have got more than two. Is what, five people in your house? Um. So my daughter-in-law had bought some brown eggs from the grocery store. Yeah, I should have brought one of them eggs home. When I tell you the yolk was so rich, it was so deep on the yolk. The yolk looked like this. You see that color right here? That's how the yolk look in that egg. It was beautiful. And I was like, I said, wow, that yolk is beautiful. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Let me no. Put the thing in here. Put it in the. I'm gonna do y'all like y'all do me. Put it in the chat. I don't believe you. I have not seen or heard anything of that. Y'all double tap the screen, please. I haven't put it in the chat. I haven't seen that. I don't believe you. Show the proof. Show the proof. Show the proof. Show the proof. I don't believe. Show the proof. I ain't seen no proof. Show it. Put it in there. The yolk, I've never seen yolk like that. It was so rich. Orange, and let me tell you too, it did not have the white eggs, it didn't have the same taste as a white egg. He ain't did no tax on tips. He ain't gonna do tax on tips. No, I don't have to look. Give me the information. You know it. That'll save me some time. Put it in there, Paul. Put it in there. Y'all gonna be disappointed. Cause guess what? People are already disappointed because he ain't lower them groceries on the first. I mean, when his first day, he ain't did nothing. Pull it up, Paul. Pull it up. I'm gonna tell you like my grandson say, pull it up. Let me see it. Pull up the proof. Cause I ain't seen it. You know, if he would have did that, we would have talked about it. Well, whoever else said it was, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Let's see. Let's talk about it. Cause he did it. As a matter of fact, he ain't gonna do it. He not gonna do it. Prices don't drop overnight. Take time. That ain't no. That's not. That's not. Mm-mm. He said that on day one. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Did the president not say on day one that he was gonna lower groceries? I'm not googling nothing. You the one said it. You said it, Paul. I want to see the proof, like y'all do me. Nah, I don't think so, Squirrel. That egg I had today, it was good. Tastes way better than the white egg. I love brown eggs. And I was riding today, and I I saw a chicken. Actually, it could have been a rooster. And I wanted to turn around and go and ask the people, did they have any fresh eggs? But I said, no, I ain't gonna go to them people's house. I don't know them. I was out, working, delivering. I said, no, I ain't gonna do that. Them people might think I'm crazy if I go over there. But they had chickens. I bet they had eggs too. Okay, well, just do it next time. Yeah. Y'all just yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot they said that he said by getting, how you gonna get rid of taxes on overtime? You know the tax system will be jacked up. So you gonna take out my regular check, then but I wrote overtime, and all that's one check. So now you telling me that would be the job you work at be like, that's a whole nother system. That's a whole nother money that we gotta pay for. Just you can't copy it and put it in the chat. Yeah, I know, right? Ain't that sad that you gotta work overtime and make money because whatever they pay you is not enough just for your basics. We not talking about you doing all that extra stuff. Yeah, copy and paste it. I have not. Now y'all know one thing about me. When I see something, we gonna talk about it. So I have not seen that. Okay, Quinn said you can't post it. Write it out. Right, just put it in the chat. The name of the article if you saw it in an article or something, and I'll try to put it up. Just write it out, whatever it is. So y'all hit the what you call it? Hit the like. And we got super chat too. Now I didn't, what time I came on here, y'all? He not stopping the tap. Paul, you believe anything. Y'all believe any and everything. How he gonna stop taxes on overtime? That's just like stopping the taxes on tips. Stop taxing tips. Paul, where you live at? Where you live at? Tell us where you live, because when you tell me where you live, I'm gonna understand you a little bit better. Thank you, MB. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. so much. Thank you. All right, y'all, come through. Come through. That's the name of it. Indiana. Okay. That answers a lot of questions. That answers a lot. I don't see it. Oh, okay. I see the one that say more tax on tips will harm more workers. That's what I see. The beginning of the article. It says this week in Federal Policy Watch. That's what it say. Oh, it says in Congress. Oh wait. Hold on. Oh, it's down. That was on the 6th. It says no tax on tips. Well, it says no tax on tips will harm workers than it helps. Proposals in Congress and now 20 states. Is that the one you're talking about? That's the one? Okay. It says proposals in Congress and now 20 states could encourage harmful employer practices and lead to tip requests in virtually every consumer transaction. When President Trump proposed exempting tipped income from taxation during his 2024 presidential campaign, many view it as a politically expedient gimmick to win support among tipped service workers. Unfortunately, then Vice President Harris soon followed suit, and since the election, a federal no tax, no tips bill has been reintroduced, and lawmakers in at least 20 states have proposed similar bills. It says, see the map. Now that lawmakers in a multitude of states have supported the ideal, it's worth unpacking just how incredibly foolish and dangerous these proposals are. In summary, exempting tips from taxes would be help very few workers and undermine pay increases for many more. Expand the use of tip work, a system rife with discrimination and worker abuse, potentially leading to consumers being asked to tip on virtually every purchase. They already asked that little machine when you go and it say you want a tip. They already got that little card, when you pay. And it said deplete state and federal budgets and create new avenues of tax avoidance, especially for high earners. No, Paul. No, Paul. It just said that. That's the one you're talking about, right? Okay, it says lawmakers in 20 states have proposed misguided no tax on tips bill. It says in 18 of these 20 states, a draft bill has been filed. In some states, there are multiple bills under consideration. In Mass, the bill has a number, but is still being drafted. In Kansas, there has been local media coverage of a proposed bill, but the bill, excuse me, has not yet been filed as of this publication. No, Paul. Mm-mm. He not getting rid of tax on tip, Paul. You think people can't afford to eat out? They be eating out, y'all. People eat out. And you know what? The same people eat out. Because I deliver. The same people, y'all, will order 2, 3 times a day. A day. He not gonna look. He ain't gonna. He is not. I'm telling y'all right now. He's not going to not tax tips and what else y'all said? Tips and something. Oh, overtime. You know you know how much the deficit will go up even higher? Do you know that loss of revenue? Do y'all know the loss of revenue that we will suffer as in this country if they didn't tax overtime and tips? Proposals, it said proposals in Congress, and now 20 states can encourage harm. It said that's gonna be harmful, y'all. It's gonna be harmful. Look, if you work, you need to pay your taxes. You need to pay it. You work for tips, you need to pay on them tips. If you work overtime, you need to pay on that overtime. Why are you trying to cheat the government? Y'all the main ones. We talking about somebody cheating the government, and y'all talking about, yeah, taxes on tips, taxes on tips, taxes on, I mean, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime. You're trying to cheat the government. Yes, Paul. Yeah, yeah, yep. Let me see what else I got today. Um, it's been so much this week. Oh Lord, it's been so much this week. Elon done went to the Treasury. He went to the Department of Education too. He went to the Department of Energy, Department of Labor. He went okay, Christopher. All right, see you later. Thank you. He went to the VA. Went to the VA. Show did. Went to the VA. Did I say the Department of Energy? Uh, no, y'all trying to cheat the government by talking about no taxes on tips and no taxes on overtime. That's cheating the government. Paul, you trying to cheat the government, and you a Republican. If that was a Democrat saying that, y'all will have a fit. Y'all will have a fit. Talking about they need to pay their fair share. y'all will have a fit. Yeah, they need to pay they trying to cheat Uncle Sam. They need to pay their taxes. I pay my taxes. They need to pay theirs. Right, right. So have that same energy. Have the same energy. Don't want no free ride. That's a free ride. Oh, now the government's supposed to work for the people. Y'all funny. Y'all are really funny. Y'all funny though. Now the government's supposed to work for the people. Well, the people ain't supposed to cheat the government either, but y'all trying to cheat the government. Y'all talking about no taxes on overtime. No, so yeah, so Elon, he was it today? Today he went to, I forgot where he went today. Social Security, it don't get taxed. Yeah, it don't. Yet, yet. It don't get taxed yet. But when Elon get through, he gonna have it taxed. He gonna have it taxed. Yeah. So when y'all grandmama and y'all mama and y'all daddy and y'all great grandmama, and great granddaddy and them, when they around here need y'all help to make up for that cut that Elon gonna cut Social Security, and disability, y'all be ready to help y'all grandmama and them out. Because y'all is the reason that y'all grandmama and them check gonna be short. Make sure y'all put a little money to the side right now for y'all grandmama and granddaddy and your mama and your daddy, because they're gonna need y'all help. They're gonna need y'all help. Because Elon gonna figure out a way to tell me they need to cut Social Security and Medicaid. And they gonna need y'all help. So I hope y'all ready to help them. Okay. I'm telling y'all, say help y'all mama and them out. They gonna need y'all help. Watch. They already need your help. 10K, bet they don't touch it. You know what? If I was foolish, I would bet you, but I'm not foolish. Because I know they're gonna do it. Just be ready to help your mama and them and your grandmama and them and your granddaddy and them, because they're gonna need y'all help. Just wait wait until your grandmama call you or your mama call you and they need help. That's when you gonna know. When they call you, they need help with their medication, because they done changed the rules. They used to pay for their medicine, and now they don't pay for their medicine. That's when you're gonna know. Y'all ain't gonna believe it until then. So, and then and then if grandmama voted for Trump, tell grandma. If grandmama voted for Trump, tell grandmama, grandmama, I'm sorry. But you on your own, grandmama. You on your own, grandmama. Republican policy help seniors? No, they don't. No, they don't. Where they help seniors at? Where they help seniors at? Y'all always talking about the free. Y'all act like people ain't paid into the system. Y'all really act like people ain't paid into the system. Don't they take money out your check? Don't you have to pay taxes? I have to pay taxes. People have paid into the system. Y'all need to get out this mindset that people want something free. I want back what I put in. That's what I want. I want back what I put in. Look, don't question me about where I'm getting information from. When your grandmama need help, you gonna know where I got the information from. She gonna need help with her medicine, and she gonna be short on with her check. They are. I'm telling you. But don't listen to me. You just make sure you can help your grandmama and your mama and them, because they're gonna need your help. They're gonna need your help. I'm telling you, they already need your help. The people are already short. And Trump said that he was gonna close the grocery. They had lower the groceries on day one too, didn't he? Huh? Didn't he say that? Huh? Didn't he say that? Yeah. Okay. He took all all our information. Y'all believe he ain't gonna touch Social Security? Well, how y'all believe he ain't gonna touch Social Security when he told y'all all these things he was gonna do on day one, as far as to personally to help the American individuals by lowering the grocery bill, and he ain't said nothing. He just said that he wasn't gonna be able to do that. Give me the name of the I told you, give me the name of the article or whatever it is. Type the name. Don't try to see. Oh, you know what? Put the link on the community tab, the community page. Or you know what? Do you have the email? Do you have the channel email? Put it on. Send it to the email. Put it. Yeah. Send it to the email, Paul. He said he was gonna lower it in one day. He said he was running on that. He said when he got to office that he was gonna lower the grocery bill on day one. Now, did I mistake, miss? I ain't hear that right or what? Did he not say that? Did yes or no? Did he not say that? Yes or no? That when he took office on his first day, he was gonna lower the grocery bill. Did he say it? Yes or no, y'all? Yes or no? It ain't all this other stuff. Yes, he said it. No, he didn't. Can somebody be honest so they can sleep? Y'all can sleep good tonight. Did President Trump? Did he not tell the American people uh that he was going to lower the grocery bill on day one? Did he not say it? Yes or no? I have never seen so many people that don't want to admit that he said it. I mean, my goodness gracious, I can only imagine how y'all teachers was in school with y'all. My goodness. Oh my God. That's why I don't teach no more. That's why I don't teach no more because ooh, 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 ooh. The question is, did he say it? That's the question. Did he say yes or no? And so when you say, "Oh, he ain't gonna touch Social Security," that don't he said he wasn't, but y'all believe he was gonna lower that grocery bill on day one, right? Y'all believe that. So why not believe that he could mess with Social Security? He wasn't truthful with the other thing. I'm just saying, Paul. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, just hold on because they might get do something with Medicaid now. Paul, people just said that he said that, and they just said he said it. They just said he said it. Golly. Oh my goodness gracious. Paul, don't worry about it. We good. He did. I heard it. I did hear him say groceries was a great word. I did hear him say that. So y'all, so what are y'all? So we moving on to our next topic. Well, apparently y'all didn't know that. Y'all voted for one of them conditions. Apparently y'all didn't know that. I don't have to be new to anything to know that he did not keep his word. Thank you. Our next topic is, gosh, it's so many. Gosh, what happened this week? Let me see. I'm trying to do a roundup for the week. Hey Tracy, thanks for joining. Thanks to the new subscribers. Y'all come on, hit the thumbs up, please. Hit the thumbs up. Um hit the thumbs up and come on, we got super chat. MB already gave. Who next? Who next? 11:15. Who next? Let me see. Oh Lord, it's been but you know what though? People is really stressed for real. All jokes aside. People are really, really stressed out right now. They are really stressed out because of what's going on, what's being allowed to go on in DC right now with Elon going around. Sorry, y'all. Going around uh with the medic, when he was in Medicaid last week. Sorry, y'all. And people are stressed out. Like older people especially. And there people stressed out. For one, people don't know what to expect. What to expect. They have no idea what to expect. All they see is, we see rather, that this man is at the white, up there going to all these different departments now and shutting down stuff or whatever the case might be. Y'all, something in my throat. Oh, shutting down all these departments. Then he went to the department where that housed the Social Security and that housed not the Social Security. I'm sorry, the Medicaid, and got access to private information. So people are really worried about. They don't know what's going to happen, and it's like that's sad. Treasury, thank you. It's so much going on up there. They like bunny rabbits. They hopping from one department to another, one department to another. So tomorrow, Saturday, it'll be another department. It'll be another one, and I just don't know why people aren't upset about what they see. I really, really don't. But I guarantee you, if that was the previous president and just letting whomever just run around the White House with the other departments just doing what they want to do, people would be mad. They'll have so much to say. It would be a completely different story. A completely different story if President Biden, if it was the roles was flipped, reversed. Y'all, you know what? Y'all talking about that's why we voted for him to clean stuff up. I don't see it being cleaned up. I see a mess being made. I see a mess being made for real. That's what I see. That's what I see. I don't see good being done for the American people. I do not. Right. They worried about TikTok, but they got the boy, what his name was, what his email was, y'all. I said, uh the 19-year-old that's working with Elon. What I said his email, they said his email was. Then they got the other 25-year-old man that's racist, tweeted racist stuff out. He quit, but now Elon said he coming back. So why would you want people like that in the white, yeah, big balls at Gmail. Yeah. That's good. That's his email. That's his email. And then with emails like that, logging into the government site, on listening on calls. People are not mad. Y'all are not mad because it's Trump up there. That's why y'all not mad. But y'all be mad. If that was Biden, y'all be fired up. Y'all be ready to talk about impeach him. Impeach him. Oh, it would be a different ball game if it was Biden letting somebody with no security clearance. What? Yeah, it'd be another January 6th. Yeah. And then speaking of the January 6th, one of the guys, come to find out, one of the guys that was let go of pardon, he was he wasn't a good person. He messed with kids. Yeah. He was not a good person. Yeah. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know? Did y'all? Oh, y'all want to excuse that, huh? That's what I've been meaning to talk about, but I forgot about it. Did y'all know that? That one of the guys that was let out January 6th, from January 6th, pardon, on the 20th, that he got caught, he been messing with kids. Did y'all? Did y'all know that? But these was good people. Oh, he reoffended. Oh, but these good people. Wow. Wow. Y'all quiet in the comments about that. In the chat, y'all quiet. I was like, wait, what? I didn't know what they were talking about at first. And then I was like, I had to hear it like several times. You gonna say one don't account for all. India. He was messing with kids. With kids. That's why I say y'all don't care about kids. Just look at your look at your comment. Look at your comment. We're talking about kids. And you gonna say one doesn't account for all? Wow. We talking about innocent kids here. Innocent kids. So he reoffended, but if he would have still been locked up, he wouldn't have been able, that child wouldn't have been able to be harmed. Oh, y'all ain't got nothing to say about that, huh? Y'all ain't got nothing to say about that. The point is, he did not care what they did. He said they violated them violating the Capitol. They didn't do nothing wrong. They didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't care because they was doing something in his honor. So why you think he would care? Why do you think he would care? Right. I was like, wait, who they talking? I was like, who they talking about? And then they said one of the January 6th riders that was up. I said, what? He did what? He messed with. Yep. That child now is damn is just yeah. Yeah. He just didn't check nobody background or nothing. At all. But they were good people. I think he said they were fine people or something like that. No, there was a lot of different, and I bet you if you check all the rest of their background, majority of them got something in it. Guarantee you, for you to act that way, you got some stuff in your background. You got some stuff in your background. I didn't see none of that, Joseph. No, I didn't see none of that. What you talking about? That would have been everywhere. That would have been everywhere. Y'all stop trying to defend wrong when wrong is right there pointed out. But thank you for the super chat, though. I appreciate you. Oh, that's why. That's a good thought. I never thought about that. Okay, but that don't make, because he pardoned those the people from Planned Parenthood. That don't mean make it okay. We going back to the January 6th people and the one that done messed up a child. That part, I guarantee you, if you check they background, that they are not nice people at all. Guarantee you, because for you to go up there and act like that, you're not a nice person at all. At all. I answered the super chat. I answered it. You wasn't paying. You so busy trying to prove me wrong, you didn't even hear me answer it. I can't believe y'all. Yep. He should be still. Well, if they would have checked their background, they'd have known what kind of person he was. Yeah. They all should have been still there. They all should have been there. You did something wrong. Let me see what else we got this week. What I missed? Did I miss anything this week, y'all? I know it was a lot. I know it was a lot this week. What else I missed this week, y'all? I mean, what else happened this week? Did I miss anything? Oh, yeah, they have a plane in Alaska that disappeared with 10 people aboard. They found it with no survivors. Did y'all know about that? Did y'all know that? Oh, this is the USAID I was talking about earlier, y'all. It says this by USAID. You did. I just saw it. I didn't even know. I don't watch TV. I be scrolling on YouTube that I'll be seeing stuff. This by USAID, y'all. Multiple USAID officials. Remember, I was telling y'all about the judge had voted. It put a temporary halt. It says multiple USAID officials expressed relief after judge temporary blocks Trump's plan to put workers on leave. Multiple U.S. agencies for international development, that's USAID for spelled out. Staffers told CNN they were briefly breathing a sigh of relief Friday night after a federal judge in Washington issued, oh, I thought it was mass, issued an order temporarily blocking more than 2,000 USAID officials from being placed on administrative leave. Wow, that's a lot of people. Dang, that is a lot. The USAID employees spoke on condition of anonymity, fearing further retribution. She better not say her name. She better not say her name, because if she say her name, they gonna fire her. She said, major happiness for the moment, said one official, recognizing the temporary nature of the judge's order. If it sticks, it's a welcome reprieve, said another employee who had been locked out of USAID system. It's been a tumultuous week of seeing slander, vitriol, and lies lobbied at my colleagues at the work we are so dedicated about. It tops off a week of constantly living on the edge of what this all means for my job. Humanitarian response, community, and industry. We all care so deeply for. The acting leadership of USAID announced early this week that all direct hires would be placed on leave at 11:59 tonight. So they would have been on leave tonight at 11:59. With some essential personnel exempt. Sources told CNN that only about 300 of USAID's 10,000 strong workforce would be kept on. The Trump administration later claimed that number is just over 600 after a second wave of notices went out informing some of their essential statuses. The fight is just beginning. A third USA official told CNN, "We just dropped the blitz." That's a lot of people, y'all. 10,000 workers across the world. That's wild, y'all. It's so much. Mm, that's wow. Of course, it's a lot of waste. It's a lot of waste everywhere. It's a lot of waste everywhere. It's waste at your house. It's waste at my house. It's waste everywhere. So, do things need to be redone, revamped? Of course. It always need to be revamped, redone. But to the extent that Elon is trying to do it, wiping US aid out, like wiping out, that's it. No. Everybody, there is waste everywhere. Everywhere. There's waste everywhere. And the government ain't no different. They the biggest wasters. They been forever. I remember growing up and they was talking the same talk. And I'm 54, so yeah. Right, right. And even people are saying that work there, like I have worked there, but like big people, had power and authority. Said, of course, as a matter of fact, um, Bill Gates was talking about it, and he was saying about, yeah, it does need to be, some things do need to change about it, but not to shut it down, because they were saying about how it helps the kids, it feeds it, have the HIV and all that stuff that it helps with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. You didn't vote for Elon, so Elon's name was on the ballot. Did you was he on the ballot? Because I ain't see him. I didn't say I like Bill Gates. I said I was telling you what Bill Gates said. And I don't know Bill Gates not to like him. Or like or dislike him. Was I didn't see Elon Musk on the, I didn't see him up there. Huh. Maybe I needed new glasses that day. I don't know. Because I didn't see him. You believe Trump, don't you? Don't you believe Trump? Yeah, yeah, you do. You do. You believe him. You believe. Y'all hang on every word he say. And if anybody say anything different, y'all always talking about that ain't true. That ain't true. Where your proof? Where your proof? Hey Tasha, welcome. Where your proof at? That article ain't telling the truth. That article ain't telling the truth. Okay, well give me your information. Give me yours. Y'all can't never give me what y'all have. We've been doing this since November. We've been doing it since November. And y'all ain't never gave me y'all proof. Let me see what else we got. Dang, they done got rid of the y'all, they done got rid of Trump administration dismisses National Archivist. What the archive lady did to him. The email is let me put the email in there. Wait, I forgot what the email is. Oh, I'm putting the email for y'all that don't have the channel email. I'm putting it up here now. Look at Ashley Biden. I'm not looking at no Ashley Biden. How am I look at Ashley Biden when I'm up here on the I'm doing the live? How am I look at Ashley? Let's see. I'm gonna put it up here where it says start a poll. I'm gonna put the name of it up here. Oh shoot. It's on the community page. Where the proof at? I said show me the proof. What the proof at? What the proof? And I'm not gonna look nothing up right now. I'm gonna look something up and I'm on y'all funny, yeah. Look, so they done got rid of the archive lady, y'all. Slogan, who was nominated to the position by President Joe Biden in 2022, was the first woman to hold the post as head and chief administrator of the National Archives and Records Administration, and previously served as senior vice president and director of the David M. Rubenstein Center at the White House Historical Association. So somebody else done got fired. The FEC chair, it was a lady who was fired by Trump, says her removal just isn't the way this works. She said she ain't going like that. She ain't going like that. She ain't going. She not. Y'all just look. Y'all just be coming up with some stuff. Y'all just hold on, y'all. I got to put my phone over here. Got to charge my phone. My battery be going out. My battery be going out quick. Maybe it wasn't at 100. Maybe it wasn't at 100 when I oh, shoot. Yeah, she said she who was sent a letter from President Donald Trump firing her as the chair of the Federal Election Commission. Said Friday that her email access to her office had been revoked. Baby, they done took the email and everything from her. She said, we're not subject to the whims of the president in the same way that some other agencies are expected to have a new head of agency appointed with the new administration. She explained that the agency is supposed to have 6 commissions, 3 from each party with a chair elected each year, switching back and forth from Democrat to Republican on an annual basis. In December, she was elected chair for 2025. Commissions are meant to serve for a single 6-year term but can effectively remain in their roles absent replacements. She said that ain't working because that ain't the way it go. That ain't the way it goes. She said she said I'll be back to work. Yeah. Squirrel, I'm gonna act like I didn't see that. I did charge it, but I think live eats my battery up. Cause y'all know every night I have to end up charging it. And what's your point? What's your point, RSG? All questions are super chat, okay? All questions are super chat. So what else? Let me see. What else? Now what is this y'all want me to look up? What is it? Okay, let's see. Oh, here goes some things that he want to do too that he said a few hours ago. Um, Trump announced an aggressive plan to gut the existing board of trustees at the Kennedy Center and oust its chairman, billionaire philanthropist David Rubenstein, a remarkable move aimed at remaking the nation's cultural center. Trump said he would be appointing himself as chair. How he gonna appoint himself as the chairman? He gonna appoint himself as the chairman, y'all. Let's see what else he did. He the faith office. Trump established the White House faith office aimed at strengthening the relationship between the federal government and faith-based entities. The office will be led by Pastor Paula White Kane, who will be a senior advisor and will work closely with other officers in the executive branch of the White House. He did gun control. He talked about gun control. Trump directed the Attorney General to review and assess any actions taken by the federal government between 2021 and 2025 during the Biden administration that they view as infringing upon Second Amendment rights. In South Africa, Trump also signed an executive order to freeze assistance to South Africa over a law which allows the government to seize farmland from ethnic minorities without compensation. It also directs the U.S. to assist Afrikaners who are fleeing South Africa due to discrimination, including helping them resettle in the U.S. So he freezing the assistance to South Africa. He did that today. Oh, and then the straws, the plastic straws. He did away with that too. He said, not plastic, the paper straws. They were paper straws. Because I think Biden had signed something about using paper straws, and he did away with that as well. Let me see. Internal Treasury memo warns Dodge um, access poses an unprecedented insider threat risk. Oh, somebody got fired, y'all. It said data company says Doge employee was fired from internship for leaking information. Oh, he was fired from a previous. He was fired from a previous internship for leaking information. So you telling me if he been fired before for leaking information, he won't be over here? That's the 19-year-old boy. Yeah, Paula White. She's gonna be the head of the religious thing. And but this boy, the 19-year-old boy, he been fired for leaking information. So y'all not worried about y'all information. He already been fired from an internship before for leaking information. But y'all say they smart. Did y'all say that Elon got nothing but smart people with him? No, they looking like they turning out not to be some good people. They got racists. They got big boss, big boss at Gmail. He'd already been fired from a previous internship for leaking information. So what if he already a leaker of information and he got access to our social security numbers? Who's to say? Who's to say? Oh, he already got No, he don't need to be nowhere. She a false prophet. No, Trump don't deal with nothing but the best. What you talking about, RSG? What you talking about? He don't deal with nothing but the best. What? What? No. Trump picked nothing but the best. Trump don't pick nothing but the best. So, what? Huh? No, not Paula White. Dang. I think she a DEI. I think she a DEI hire. I think she is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think she is. What do you think? What do you think, RSG? You think she is? She is a woman. What you think? Y'all hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. Oh Lord. Yeah. You're probably right. You're probably right. Well, y'all, I'm gonna get me something to drink because I'm out dry because we getting ready to wrap it up. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah. But the 19-year-old, he already gave out people information at the other internship that he had. So that lead me to believe you're not trustworthy because you already been fired before. You already been fired before. So that means you're not trustworthy with information. So you don't need to be up there at all. At all. What y'all guys say about that? That the 19-year-old been fired before for giving what he did. Hold on. Oh, I done took it out. He was, and he's with a data security company. He's with a data security company, and he was fired for leaking proprietary information, according to the company spokesperson. It was reported from Bloomberg. It was reported from Bloomberg. They reported. So, I don't know. But that's what y'all vote for. Look, y'all got anything else? Let me go get me something to drink. Y'all put y'all thoughts in the comments for the topics tonight. Put your comments in the chat. So what y'all think about the topics for tonight? I'm coming, y'all. What y'all think about tonight's topics? It was several topics. I was thirsty. I'm thirsty. Listen. So y'all got anything more to add? Y'all got anything else to add? Oh, okay. Okay, India. Okay, what are y'all final thoughts on tonight's topics? Well, I know we had a lot of them. What y'all think about the topics now? What's y'all thoughts on tonight's topics? Y'all, and put it in the chat. What y'all like the topics? Y'all didn't like the topics? So what y'all think? Okay. Thanks, Joseph. I appreciate you. Thank you. Great topics. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks, me. I appreciate you. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add to the topics? Or just add, period? Anything else y'all want to add? I'm trying to think. I thought I had, but I think that's it. Anything else y'all want to add? What? That is wow. Oh wow. They said I was just reading, see what I was catching up on that I might have missed. It says Democrat states say they aren't getting federal funds for education, environment, and health. They said federal funding for education, environmental, and health programs remains blocked despite a court order against President Donald Trump's funding freeze. Several Democratic states told a federal judge Friday. The court in Rhode Island previously blocked the administration from implementing plans to freeze outgoing funds to states under an Office of Management and Budget memo. The court also told the Trump administration it can't use any workarounds, but the states argued on Friday that that's what is happening, with them being deprived of funds that should have been received because of other initiatives, the Inflation Reduction Act and the Infrastructure Improvement and Jobs Act. In particular, the states say that Head Start programs, environmental initiatives, and health programs are not receiving federal funds that was due to them this week. So they not sending. They see they playing with them kids. We back on the kids. We back on the kids. So the kids won't be able to go to Head Start if they don't get paid. They're gonna have to end up. They can't keep Head Start open if they don't not getting paid. And then the road, they said environmental, and let's see, hold on. Education, environment, and health. So they haven't been receiving money for those things, they said, and the payments were due this week. Actually due, in particular, that the state's Head Start program, environment initiative, and health program are not receiving federal funds that was due to them this week. They not get, everybody can't teach their kids at home. People have to work. And everybody that's homeschooling don't need to homeschool. Everybody don't need to homeschool. I think people homeschool because they lazy. Not all people. Not all people, but a lot of people. And they don't want to get up and get them kids up and get them out for school. Right. What you want me to say about them, Squirrel? What you want me to say about them? Look, don't even go there with me about kids. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. Home, it's not homeschooling. I think whoever gonna homeschool the kids, they need to take tests to see if they smart enough with the work that the kids need to do to even homeschool. They need to take a test. They need to take a test. Because the people that I see homeschooling, they didn't even graduate. They didn't even graduate high school. They dropped out like in like ninth grade. Some of them eighth grade, and they talking about they homeschooling. Them kids is not going. They mm. Yeah, they handed out because you know why? Because the government told them they had to in order to get the money, in order to get the funding. In order to get funding, they have to pass these kids. It don't matter if they didn't earn it. They have to pass the kids. But if you a parent and you know your child can't read and write, and they passing your child, and you know that really ain't really nothing you could do because they say they gotta do it, and you know your child can't read and write, why your child can't read and write? Why? That ain't the school fault. That's your fault. Yeah, the No Child Left Behind. Yeah, I think that was with Clinton, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And they said them kids being homeschooled came back. I don't want to use the word I really want to use, so I'm gonna use another word. Hey, they said them kids from being homeschooled came back not very smart. I'm just gonna use that word. Not very smart. They said that they came back um uh y'all know what word I'm trying to say, but I don't want to say it. But you know what I'm trying to say. They came back worse than they were before they left. From them, what, school was out like 2 years? They came back worse. Because a lot of the kids that was home, I mean, you know, kids was homeschooled, right? But a lot of the kids was already failing school with the teacher in front of them. So imagine trying to teach kids, homeschool kids, and they already failing. They already failing. So, but if your child don't know how to read and write, shame on you. Shame on you. Yep. They say them kids was, um, yeah, they were worse off. Worse off. Oh, okay. We just winding down now. We talking about different topics. Now we're talking about the Democratic states said that they don't have any, they're not receiving funding. They said Democratic states say they aren't getting federal funds for education, environment, and health. Because remember when the president did sign the hiring, I keep want to say hiring freeze, the spending, frozen spending, government spending. Well, some of the Democratic states said that they still have not gotten any money, although they were supposed to start it back. They say they have not gotten any. So we're talking about that. Yeah, I'm not knocking homeschool. I'm not. But I just know everybody shouldn't be homeschooling their kids. I just know that. Because for one, do you have your child properly set up? Meaning get like they're going to go leave the house to go to school, and are you getting up being a teacher, or you laying in the bed and you sleep until like 8 o'clock and you got the kids fixing something to eat, some breakfast or whatever, bringing you. I don't think it's a good idea for everybody. I don't think it's a good idea for everybody. I bet it is a lot of work. Need to ban cell phones and Xboxes and PS5. You know what? I don't have a problem with kids having that stuff. That's not the issue. That's not the issue. The issue is a lot of the people, a lot of the parents, the moms, majority of the time it's moms raising the kids, right? Majority of the time, in many cases. But the mom, she busy, you know what I'm saying? She trying to work, trying to take care of the kids. And it's really like the kids like home doing what they want to do. Cause she trying to work and all that, or he or whoever taking care of the kids. And the kids, a lot of kids have no structure. And that's a problem when kids don't have structure in their life. They're able to just be and do whatever because there's no structure. And learning is so far on the back burner. They do just enough at school to where it's just enough. Just enough. Okay. Oh, field trips. Yep. So yeah, but I think and then another thing, uh people can't read. Grown adults can't read. They cannot read. And that that's sad because I'm talking about like people my age, they 50s and 60s, 40s, 20s, 30s. Right now, kids in school cannot read. They cannot read on their grade level. That's sad. That's really sad. Mm. Yep. All I know, y'all, is nope, can't read the face clock. They can't read the face clock. They can't read the clock. What time is it? Huh? What time that clock say right there? And they like, they don't know. They don't know. But they mama and they daddy and them don't know. They really don't. So you can't blame the kids because that's a let me tell you what the problem is, what the biggest problem is. Because people don't know how to read, that means they don't know how to comprehend and understand when we're having a basic conversation and when people say something and because you don't comprehend and understand fully, you take it as something else, that's a problem. That's a problem. And it's sad that people that I think I saw a report last week or the other week, they said people read on a fifth grade level. On average, people read on a fifth grade level. I'm like, yeah, they don't be doing in cursive no more. Mm-mm. They don't do it in cursive no more. Yeah, it's a huge issue. That's why and people don't read. Like, even if you can't read, read. Sound it out like this. Like this book we reading. And we should have read it tonight, but we're gonna pick it up tomorrow. The Richest Man in Babylon. If you can't read, let me show you how sound it out. I remember I was helping Nora, my granddaughter, with her sight words, and I don't remember what the word was. I think it was said, I think, SAID. So she was like trying to, I said, well, sound it out. I was like, ah, her mama said, Grandma, you don't sound that word out. I said, yes, you do. S A I. say, Grandma, no, that you don't sound said out. I do. I do. Really? He didn't know what a quarter after was? We grew up when I grew up, you learn how to tell time on that clock on the wall. You learn how to tell time on that clock on the wall. And guess what? With my grandkids, P3 is 9, Nora's 5, and I tell P3, I said, what time it is? And he'll look at the digit. I said, Well, when they come over here, I got a clock on the wall in the room. And I say, it's whatever time it might be. And speaking of that, I'm going to get a clock. I'm going to make sure I get a clock for the wall. So that way when I'm going to say, put this in your, I'm going to put it in his room. So that way he can start with the, yep. Yep. You fell in love with reading? Yeah. And I'm just like, okay. It's like, and I had this one person, I said, I told them something about something. They said, what that mean? I said, that mean, I ain't gonna say what it mean, because if they just happen to see my video, I don't want them to think I was talking about them. So I ain't gonna say what it was. I got a one in my in the living room. Yep. Yep. It was hard learning how to tell time though. It was looking at that clock and then you like, but and then do they still teach multiplication? They used to give us the multiplication card and you go, I think it'll go up to 12. Yeah, cause 6 and then you flip it over and you have, I think 7 through 12. And so I tell my grandson, I say, what's 12 times 12? And he'll say, and he'll be like, he'll do it in his head. And then he like 144. I said, okay, what's whatever. Then he'd be like, and I tell my granddaughter Nora 5. I said, Nora, what's 2 plus 3? She'd be like 5. I said, what's 3 minus 2? She'd be like 1. Yeah, I'll be working with they super smart though. Their mom and dad is great with them. And what they like every day my P3 gets home, he's 9 now, right? Turned 9 in December. He have to read every day, 7 days a week. He have to read. He is such a great reader. And they had awards last week. He got all 8 on a roll. And he have to read every day, and then he have to tell his mom or dad, whichever one might be there, what the book was about. And I'm like, that is so good. That is so good. The parents have to be involved. The parents have to be involved in their kids' studies. They have to be. Because if if the parents aren't involved, they kids. They just gonna do just enough to get by. It's gonna take just enough to get by. Yeah, you'd be like, oh, it's and you'll say, and I just be like, I just be so amazed how many, I know, right? People don't read. That's what I'm telling you. People do not read. I know when my son was growing up, we used to read bedtime stories and say our prayers. And so I think about a month ago, he didn't give me this book, but the 12-week year, we're gonna read this book next. So I was sitting there reading the book, right? Well, I was looking through the book. I was reading a little bit of it. So he was like, Mom, he was like, That's the first time I ever saw you read. I was like, no, that ain't true. Then I thought about it. I was like, maybe it is true. I was thinking like, you never asked somebody to sit down and read a book. And he was like, I've never seen you read a book. And I thought about it. I'm like, have you ever seen me read a book? So time had passed, right? And I came home, and then when I saw him another day when I went to their house, I said, you have seen me read a book. I said, we used to read bedtime stories. He said, yeah, but I ain't never saw you read a book by yourself. Your kids will call you out, okay? Your kids will call you out. I don't care how good of a mom or dad you think you are, they'll call you out. They ask your kids if you're a good mom or dad, they gonna hurt your feelings. They gonna tell you exactly. You gonna think you been this great mom, this great dad. You be like, tell me, what kind of mom was I? When they get to telling you what kind of mom or dad you was, you gonna be like, I was a good mom. They gonna be like, well, this, and this. Yeah, your kids gonna get you right. Yeah. Oh yeah. They yeah, man, we used to read. I used to read to my son every night. We read and we say our prayers. And I tuck him in, and he had a whole lot of books and stuff. And I read, and then my husband, his dad, would make him read like stories, and then he have to write a paragraph about the story, and whatever it might be. So yeah, we was on him. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's true. I believe so too. Yep, I believe they need to have um firsthand, to see, like you say, to have the stuff around so they could be like, oh, and then you like, let's read. Let's read. Yeah, the comic books. Remember the comic books? They had those back then. I don't even know if they still had them or not. But yeah, yeah. But anyway, so they say they're not getting any money. The Democratic states say they're not getting any money. If they don't get money, Head Start, Head Start, gonna be in trouble. They're gonna be in trouble, and the White House shouldn't be doing that. They should get them that money. They should get them that money. That's wrong. Oh, my throat, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Oh, they're at 192. Oh, Lord. Something in my throat, y'all. Yeah, Head Start is super, super. I went to Head Start. It's super important. Yeah. I was reading the article. I was seeing if I missed anything. That's why I saw that at, and they had the article. Let me see what else we got. Trying to call it. Let's see. What else y'all got? What else y'all got? For tonight. Excuse me, y'all. So yeah, but I enjoyed tonight. I enjoyed all our topics tonight. We had about 30. We okay. Okay, Dash. I hear you. I hear you. We'll just have to wait and see how things turn out, you know. We hope for the best. We really do. We hope for the best. We wish for the best and all of that. So, yeah. All right, y'all. We about to close out. Give me y'all last thoughts before we go on tonight. On tonight. I hope the Head Start get their funding. Cause I hate for them kids to miss, you know. They don't know he what? How you know? How you know, Dash? How you know what he is? All right, you too. You too, Chris. See you tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're welcome, Joseph. Yeah, it's important. It is so important for your kids to read. Not just be able to read, but be able to comprehend what they've read. Because reading, you just read. But if you can't you don't have comprehend and you just read all that, you can't tell me what you just read and explain it, then we gonna have to see about that. Something's going on. We got to see about it because yeah. All right, yeah, we about to get off. Thanks, Queen. I'll see you. We about to get off. We should have been off. We should have been on. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, Queen about to roll out. That's our moderator. And he about to roll out. And I'm about to roll out. And we gonna see y'all tomorrow. All right. I don't know what the topic gonna be about tomorrow, but we'll be back tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for coming. Thank y'all. We have another hot topic tomorrow. We might read our book tomorrow. The Richest Man in Babylon. We might just read tomorrow because I'm tired. I'm tired of all these topics. So tomorrow we're gonna read The Richest Man in Babylon. All right, y'all. Good night. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right. Good night. And thanks for everybody that subscribed. Thank y'all.